I can tell you right now that every win or loss down the stretch could mean a different spot on the board. You know, I've heard that. I just know that I know that down the stretch, you could talk all you want about the body of work. But when it comes to seeding, I think they're affected very, very much by the last game or two or three. I just know there is. So, you know, we were told we didn't get a 1 seed because we didn't beat Arkansas. We were told we got a bad seed last year because we lost the last regular season game to Alabama. We've got games left, so I can't even begin to guess where we'll be seeded. You know, I think a lot of times the seeding has to do with your first and second round games. Just, you know, once you get to the second weekend, you're going to, unless there's an upset in the bracket, you'll play one of the top 20 teams in the country. You know, unless there's a, you know, 5 beats a 12 and a 4 beats a 13, or, you know what I'm saying? That's what you're seeing in the second week. But it's the first weekend where you don't have to get one of those top 20 teams to get to the final 16, and that's where seeding all, you know, that's what that's all about.
It's looked like the last couple of years, and I don't know, maybe you could just suppose, because I know you obviously wouldn't necessarily have the explanation, but your RPI number divided by 4 should be approximately your seed theoretically, but the last couple of years it hasn't worked out. I think you were a 21 or a 24 RPI last year, and you were an 8 or a 9 seed, and the year before, I think your RPI was the highest in like 10 years in the country, and you still got a 2 seed. So where's the RPI fit? Is it changed with each committee every year?
I think the RPI is your guide, and strength of schedule is a guide, and Sagarin's a guide, and conference, the strength of your conference, and how you finish in the last 10, and we record against the top 50, you know, and it's just and then they use some, you know, which is good too. I mean, they use some discretion. They use some like I've always said, we were not one of the top 4 teams in the country the year we got a 2 seed. I don't think we're one of the top 4 teams in the country. I think we deserved a 1 seed, but I don't think we're one of the top 4 teams in the country. I think they got the best 4 teams in the top 4 spots. Kansas was better than us. I don't know that they were more deserving of the 1 seed. So sometimes they'll use a little bit more discretion, you know, than math, and which, you know, whatever. However it works, it just works out that way.